find yourself somewhere comfortable to sit, or maybe lay down on your bed or the sofa. Tense up all of your muscles and hold for a few seconds, and then just let them go. Allowing your arms and legs to go nice and limp. Now breathe deeply, really breathe in, filling up your lungs with air. And breathe out slowly and gently, releasing all the air from your lungs. Breathe in again, slowly and deeply. And hold your breath for just a moment. And breathe out. Draw in a big deep breath. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. From now on, every time you breathe in, you become more and more relaxed and more calm. And you can feel your body softening and becoming very loose, very limp. You can feel your whole body just relaxing. Now imagine you're on your own private island, and this island is yours, and it's the most beautiful place ever. And you can see a few clouds slowly floating past, just drifting along with nowhere special to be, just like you at this very moment in time. You find that you're walking into a beautiful, lush green meadow filled with many wildflowers of all different kinds. And you can see bees buzzing gently from flower to flower, hoping to find some lovely pollen for their dinner. In the distance, you can see trees swaying slowly and gently from side to side, and you can hear the rustle of their leaves as they move on the gentle breeze. And you can smell the fresh, clean air, and it's so fresh, it makes your nose tingle. You can even hear the sounds of small animals as they go about their daily business. You hear a fox calling out to her cubs who are safe in their home, and she's telling them that she is on her way home to them right now. And you can also hear the birds singing as they too call out to each other. Can you hear them? As you continue to walk along in the beautiful meadow, you look ahead of you and you see a very large brick wall with a really old wooden gate in the middle of it. So you decide to go and investigate. Maybe you can enter the gate and see what's on the other side of it. It does look very interesting to you. So you walk. And you reach the wall and the gate. And as you look at the wall, you see that it's really old and it's a bit crumbly in places. And it has lovely patches of green moss growing all around the bottom of it, and lots of long strands of ivy hanging down from the top of the wall. The gate too is very old, and you can see that it was once painted a lovely yellow colour, but it's kind of faded now. But it still looks cool to you though. You see an old hinged handle, and you reach out your hand to open the gate. The gate creaks open, and it feels like it hasn't been open in a very long time. As you step through the gate into what lies beyond, you see that you have entered what looks like a very beautiful garden. And you look to your left and see a sign, and it says, "Welcome to the butterfly garden." And you are so excited because you really like butterflies. And you realise that you are standing on a cobbled pathway, and it has little bits of grass growing up through the cobbles with tiny buttercups popping their heads up too. And everywhere you look, you see flowers. Flowers of the most amazing colours. Tall flowers, small flowers, medium flowers. You can even see great big sunflowers standing proudly, raising their heads to the sunshine above. And you realise you can hear running water in the distance. And you think it's probably a lovely old rock pool. Maybe it has fish in it. Maybe they're swimming around. Maybe there are some frogs who live there too. You see an old wooden bench, and you decide to have a little sit down and just have a good look around at all of the different flowers. As you sit there, you feel a soft, gentle breeze on your face. You can feel the warmth of the sun as it touches your skin. You look up at the beautiful baby blue colour of the sky. Give a big sigh of happiness. Now bring your attention to the bench you are sitting on. Feel the wood beneath your body. What does it feel like? Is it soft or is it smooth? You decide to take off your shoes and your socks and place your bare feet onto the grass. The grass feels nice and cool on your feet, doesn't it? Wriggle your toes in it. Feel it as it tickles your feet. Feels so good. In front of you is a flower bed filled with daffodils. All different shades of yellow, all swaying gently in the sunlight. And you sit and you watch them as they raise their heads up to the sunlight, smiling at the sun, drawing all that they need from that very sun, the warmth to grow and to stretch themselves, the light to raise themselves higher still. And they are surrounded by this beautiful light, just as you are. The yellow light rays of the sun lift you up too. You can feel your spirits rising, and you can feel the inspiring rays of the sun shining down on your whole body. And you can feel the joy beginning to enter your heart. Oh, and you feel so happy here, so safe. Movement catches your eye, and you look to see what it is. Your mouth drops open at what you see. There are hundreds of butterflies all over the place. You don't understand why you didn't see them before. It's like they all appeared as if by magic. Wow, it's amazing. They are so beautiful, so colourful. It's as if they are just floating all around you, and you are mesmerised by them. You sit there and watch them as they drift and float around the flowers. You see the sunlight dancing off their wings, and you watch as one of them, with the most amazing blue and purple wings, very slowly lands on a big orange flower. and you watch it as it gently sucks up the nectar from that flower. Then it lifts up and goes to the next flower. It's a wonderful sight to see, and you see that many of the butterflies are doing this, all having a good long feed. But some of them, though, are just gently floating around. You watch their delicate wings moving in the air, and they do still look as if they're just floating and drifting anywhere that the air takes them. And it's so calming and so peaceful to watch, and you love it here so much. As you sit there on the old wooden bench, watching the beautiful butterflies, one of them floats towards you, and you sit very still and see what happens. You see and wonder, what is it going to do? It very gently hovers in front of you near your hand. Then it does something quite amazing. It lands on your arm. Again, you sit very still, just watching the butterfly, almost scared to move in case it flies off. After a moment, another butterfly joins you and settles on your other arm. Then another one joins, and another, and they all very gently land on you. And you can see their beautiful wings. You can see how they shimmer and how they shine. You can even see the tiny, tiny veins in their wings. Other butterflies come too, but they just float all around you. It's like they're dancing for you, and this makes you so very happy. So for a few moments, just sit with the dancing butterflies. Sit and watch them as they fly and float gently all around you. Take a look at the ones on your arms. Just look at them. What are they trying to tell you? They must trust you implicitly because you are so huge to them, and they are so very, very tiny. It's almost as if they are speaking to you. Can you hear them? What are they saying to you? Now it's time for you to return. And the butterflies, one by one, gently lift and leave you and float back to the flowers. But one butterfly hovers in front of you and looks straight into your eyes. And you can almost see it smile. Then it gently floats away. Wow, what a wonderful thing you've been able to do today. Surrounded by the very beautiful and very gentle creatures. The butterflies trusted you implicitly. They must have done, otherwise they wouldn't have stayed with you. They knew that you were special because they could feel it. You feel so happy, so peaceful, and so very calm. It was wonderful to spend such a peaceful and loving time with the butterflies. But you're feeling kind of sleepy now. You can feel your eyes gently close. Oh, and you give a little yawn. But you feel so good. And bit by bit, your body starts to fall asleep. First your feet, and then your legs, your hands, your arms, and your whole body, your neck and your head, all gently falling asleep. Maybe while you're sleeping, you can think about the butterflies, you can dream about the butterflies. Maybe you can become a butterfly. Maybe you can transform yourself into anything you want. Just like the butterflies when they change from being a caterpillar, you too can change into anything you want, be anything you want, and live a wonderful, joyful and peaceful life. And you can think about all of this while you're sleeping. Good night.